What's up, guys? It's Tajae here, back with another Last of Us Part 2 information video, and today we're going to be doing our very in-depth analysis on the screenshots that were actually leaked from the story trailer that we actually didn't get due to the delay of The Last of Us Part 2 a few days ago. Now we're going to go ahead and start off with the first screenshot, which a lot of people seem to think that this is from the subway station from the release date trailer, where Ellie was actually fighting off the shamblers with the gas mask on. And this actually is not that scene. I can prove this to you because the gas mask is on her face, as well as if you look at her clothing, her outfit isn't the same hoodie that she was wearing from the release date trailer during this scene. So I think this area of the game isn't indeed the same. It just has the same red lighting effect, and people just went ahead and tried to line those up, which it does make sense. It's very plausible, but it's just the fact that the key details are missing. So this is very much a different scene, and I actually can prove this to you guys. There's another screenshot which actually shows her inside the subway with the gates, and as you guys can see, she's actually wearing the hoodie right there again, where she was actually wearing it inside the Last of Us Part 2 release date trailer. So yeah, these two scenes are completely different, and that's actually very interesting because I'm really wondering, where is she in that scene and what is she looking at that's making her look so distraught. Now, going into the second screenshot, this one actually really excites me because a lot of people were trying to predict that Jesse would actually be betraying Ellie, and the reason why people actually want to say that is because obviously Jesse was originally dating Dina, and Ellie kind of took his girl, Mr. Take Your Girl, and yeah, pretty much Ellie took his girl, and people would think that he would have some type of grudge against Ellie or try to betray her. And I always nah, Jesse seems like a very genuine guy. He's been at the camp for a very long time. He wouldn't do anything like that. And honestly, this proves it because they're here together, and as you guys can see outside, this doesn't seem like to be the winter section of the game because it looks very green. So yes, Jesse seems to be a good guy, which is awesome. Nice to see these guys together. Third screenshot, I actually thought, okay, so this is my theory on this screenshot. Okay, pretty much I think this is the settlement at Jackson, and is getting burned down. Now we don't exactly know who is burning this down, whether it's the WLF, the Seraphites, the WLF, the Seraphites, or the Fireflies, that is, because a lot of people think the Fireflies might be coming back for revenge. We don't exactly know what's going on, but I don't think the Fireflies actually have anything to do with this. And I actually, speaking of the Fireflies, I think the Fireflies won't have a super significant appearance in this game, but I think they definitely will be referenced enough to do some fan service or whatnot. But yeah, it looks like the settlement's been burned down. And I also had a theory that somebody would be attacking the settlement anyways, or causing some type of ruckus, as in bringing over clickers or something due to a key concept art that we got. But yeah, looks like Jackson's into some shit. We don't know who's doing this, what's going on, but it looks like there's a problem. This screenshot is awesome because this is Ellie in our second official look at Joel, and the dude just looks like a beast. He looks very aged, and he looks very stressed and distraught. The thing about there's a lot of emotions I'm getting off from these two screenshots right here, and that's because if you look at Ellie's face on the second one that leads right after, she's looking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's looking very upset, very distraught, very distressed, and man, I really feel the vibes through this image. I truly feel the vibes, and it's strong. I feel sad looking at this. Whatever they're talking about, definitely the way Joel's looking at her, there's something serious going on, and this could possibly be about Joel's lie to Ellie back from The Last of Us Part 1, what happened with the Fireflies at the hospital. This could be about Ellie trying to go on revenge, and she's stressed about something or whatever, some conflict that happened in the game. Maybe they're discussing something, we don't exactly know, but I'm very interested to see what they're actually talking about. And actually, to be honest, if we actually got the story trailer that I was predicting that would have came 50 some odd days away from the release date, from the release date, we would have heard what's going on in this conversation. We would have had some type of insight. We would have had audio cues. The thing about these screenshots, we don't exactly know what is being said, but if we were watching the trailer, we could have some insight just going by dialogue or just audio cues of what's possibly going on here. Maybe the music that's playing, it could give us some insight of what's going on in the scene. But I think there's definitely some tension going on right here, of course, with Ellie's face looking like that yet again. And yeah, it's gonna be a powerful scene. I can't wait to see it, and I honestly feel like this game is gonna really have my feelings. But going on to the next screenshot, we have Ellie and Dina inside the bed. Now, what I really like about this screenshot, it kind of proves my theory that Dina does in fact not die inside the basement. A lot of people tend to think that Dina actually died in the basement wherever Ellie's looking, and that was already kind of proven wrong anyways, since the people who played the game back in September for the patrol mission, they actually said whenever Dina and Ellie got separated, you know, that Ellie found her and they went down to the bunker where they saw Eugene's stash. Eugene is a dead friend of theirs, and they smoked his weed. I feel like this, going by her hoodie, from the very beginning of the release date trailer, I don't know if you guys actually remember, but Ellie was actually wearing that hoodie when they were inside Eugene's stash. So I think this could either be inside Eugene's basement when they're smoking weed, you know, the night of, and they're just chilling together, or this could be after Ellie actually gets ambushed, due to the fact that it appears that she has a bruise on her face. Also, her chin looks kind of scraped up, like she got banged on the ground. So I think definitely this could be after the ambush, and I'm really interested to see whether this is after or before. And also, a lot of people think this could be a sex scene, but I'm not exactly sure if that's true, just because it doesn't really look like Dina's shirtless right here. I think she's actually wearing a shirt, just because like the tone of the skin, you would say, if she was shirtless is different from the skin tone of her face. Also, I don't know if you guys can see like the crease and like the shoulder mark, so I think she's definitely wearing clothes right here. But yeah, very powerful scene, very beautiful couple. Can't wait to see more of these two. Now, this screenshot is actually really freaking awesome, because this actually kind of proves my theory that I made back all the way dating, I think, in May, about Joel being a playable character in The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I actually made a video about that again back in May 2019 when I first started my channel, and that was like the first video that really put me on the map, that really like got a lot of views. I think I got like a total of 5,000 views within the first couple of days. And yeah, I said that Joel's a playable character due to the fact that I was looking at the background of their women's their women's appreciation video, and it looked like Joel was being ran around inside a playtest area. So I was like, yeah, Joel's probably the playable character or whatnot in a certain section of this game, and this looks like to prove it. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, this section of the game right here has to be the prologue. Look how beautiful it is. Like, look at the environment, look at the sunset, you know, Joel and Tommy riding the horse back together. They're going back into the settlement, and Joel has a guitar on his back. There's no way they'll be into some beef, going across the journey, fighting, and then Joel's carrying a guitar around. There's no way it can make me believe that. This is definitely whenever they're living inside their peace, living inside their harmony, as Neil Druckmann said throughout the 5-year time skip. So yeah, this definitely has to be the prologue of the game. Maybe not, but they're definitely in a great deal of, you know, just feelings here. Like, I don't think there's anything bad. You know, they're very, you know, not distressed, very not going through anything bad, and they're just living in peace and harmony. So yeah, going to the next screenshot. Before we do that, again, beautiful screenshot, literally beautiful, love it. This screenshot, we can't really say much about it, but it looks like this has to be the suburban area. Ellie is wearing her jacket yet again, and I honestly feel like this has to be in Seattle, due to the fact that I don't know if you guys actually remember the teaser trailer we got of the mystery woman, but it was inside the woods. Ellie's inside the woods right here, and inside the mystery woman trailer, it was actually nighttime and it was brown. We couldn't really see what was exactly going on, but in this trailer, it's daytime, it's very green, it's very lush, very beautiful. But I do feel like it's the same exact areas. It's just the fact that like the lighting and the tone of that mystery woman trailer was so much darker, it gave off a different eerie feel to it. But I feel like this could be the same exact area. Maybe this could be around the time we actually meet the mystery woman. You never know. We'll have to wait and see, and I can't wait. I'm excited for this. Great game. It's gonna be a great game. Next screenshot has to be, oh yeah, this is actually really cool, because this shows us that we're going to see another quarantine zone. Now, I'm actually excited for quarantine zones in this game, because I feel like we'll be able to get more insight of what things were like back when things are originally popping off through environmental storytelling. And also, this being a game of 2020, we already know the graphic designers and the game designers. Actually, it could be the graphic designers also, and the environmental artists. I'm pretty sure they've learned a lot since 2013 with their game design, their level design, on how to, you know, story tell to the player. And I'm very excited to see like how exactly, you know, the environment comes together to tell us, you know, different stories and whatnot. The reason why I think this is also a quarantine zone, even though that says WLF on the front, trespassers will be killed on sight, is because you can actually see a Fedra flag hanging from the top right up here from the wall. So yeah, this is definitely in Seattle. Yeah, it says Seattle main gate. So yeah, this is the quarantine zone to Seattle, which is really fucking cool. Next screenshot would have to be Ellie and Tommy. Now, this obviously there's not much we can really say about this. It's just Ellie and Tommy. Oh wait, before we even talk about this, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but all these screenshots, there's a lot of horseback riding going around. There's a lot of horseback riding going around. So obviously this game's gonna be pretty open-ended. I feel like yes, it's gonna be very linear, but man, the amount of horseback riding we've seen, there should be lots of exploration. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be cool to see. Very cool to see. But yeah, going back to this screenshot with, sorry about that, but going back to the screenshot with Tommy and Ellie, okay? Obviously, we already know what they're discussing here. We saw this inside the release date trailer. Ellie and Tommy are actually discussing, you know, the revenge path, the path that she wants to take, take down whoever she's trying to take down. And, you know, they're discussing, like, she's not ready for this, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, that's pretty much what this scene is. But if you actually look at the lamp right here and just take a visual, you know, remembrance of this lamp. We go to the next screenshot where Joel is actually playing a guitar. We can see that lamp in the background, and that light switch, we can actually see that light switch inside the release date trailer when Ellie actually opens the door for Tommy, when he actually gives her the belongings of whoever, if it is belongings, but he brings her like a box of like stuff. We don't know who it belongs to. But yeah, this seems to be the same exact building that Ellie and Tommy were actually talking in due to the lamp and that light switch. But this scene right here with Joel seems to be a flashback sequence. It seems to be maybe near the prologue whenever he's actually teaching Ellie how to play the guitar. Now, the reason why I say that is because if you look at his hair, like his facial hair, it's much shorter than it is. His hair is also shorter, and this guy just looks like the OG Joel from PS3. This looks like PS3 Joel. You look at his skin, it looks a bit smoother than it did later, like in the other reveals of Joel. So yeah, this definitely, this frame of Joel right here is definitely like the older version, the younger version of him. And I feel like this is him teaching Ellie to play the guitar. Now, the reason why I also say this is because if you guys look at the guitar, you can see the moth, and that's the same exact, I feel like that's symbolism to Ellie's tattoo. Now, the reason why I say that is because if this is indeed a flashback and Joel is teaching Ellie how to play the guitar, you gotta think about it. There's no strain inside the relationship just yet because Ellie doesn't know. This is fresh after the Firefly Hospital. So this would have to be literally when they're on good terms and everything. Nothing's straining their relationship, so she actually gets the tattoo to resemble, you know, a sign of Joel, which would make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense. So I feel like this is definitely have to be the prologue of the game, or if not the prologue, at least a flashback. A flashback. I won't say prologue, but I'll say a flashback. Now, this is actually the second to the last screenshot, and we actually have to talk about this black man right here. Now, I don't know if you guys actually could get a good look at this dude, but he looks like the same exact guy who was torching what people think is to be Tommy, who I don't think it to be Tommy, inside the release date trailer. People also think he's Logic from the rapper Logic, because he guest stars in this game, and plus Neil Druckmann said that they're brutalizing him or whatnot. But anyways, yeah, I think this dude has to be the same exact guy with the knife that was torturing the dude inside the chair. And it just makes a whole lot of sense. It looks just like him. We don't know who this group exactly is. It's definitely not the Seraphites. Definitely it could be the WLF. We're not exactly sure about that, just because we don't know enough about them and how they dress or whatnot. But I'm very interested to see who this man is. Who this man is, and his men, you know, how they play to the story or whatnot. Very interesting stuff. The last screenshot, we have what seems to be a main character due to the polygon count of the character's face. I might just be looking too deep into this, but the polygon count in that character looks a bit too high just to be a regular NPC. So yeah, Ellie and this NPC fighting each other. They're in a struggle. Looks pretty crazy. Not much we can really say about this screenshot, just because there's not enough to see. Maybe this could be some gameplay, maybe a cutscene, who knows. But this does look like the same exact area that Ellie was actually fighting an attack dog inside the story, inside the release date trailer. Whenever the dog originally jumped up on her, she went like this, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all the screenshots. I think I went through everything. Hopefully I gave you guys some brand new insight that you guys actually did not think of or see yourself. And I'd like to hear you guys' comments down below on things that you maybe saw that I missed, and that'll be great. That'll be awesome. We are the community. Let's go ahead and put this stuff together and figure out what's going on inside this game. Now, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on the channel lately. We've hit 9.1k subscribers now. It's honestly surreal. All the support has been literally unbelievable. We're about to hit that 10k subscriber goal very soon. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you could be sure to leave a like, as well as subscribe to the channel for brand new, for more high quality Last of Us Part 2 content here on the regular. And I'll see you guys next time with another banger.